I don't know what happened. What's good, YouTube? I'm Empyre Comics, and in this video I'm going to show you all the books I picked up for this new comic day, May 3rd, 2023. I got a pretty big stack here, as you can tell. I don't know how this happens every week. I keep telling myself, oh, this week is going to be a light week, and it seems to be bigger and bigger. But this week I got some first appearances, some hot covers. We got some #1 issues, DC, Marvel, one indie book only, and of course the very hot book that everyone was trying to get this week. But before we jump into the books, if you like hunting for low budget keys, weekly comic book hauls, CGC unboxings, and new comic book day spec buys, then click subscribe, smash that like button, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. Alright, the first one I got for Marvel is the book of the week is Star Wars issue 34 by Charles Shove and Masabikov. This has the first appearance of Dr. Cutter, a character who makes cyber crystals with the lightsabers, or makes lightsabers out of cyber crystals, and a character named Greta who kind of reminds me of Dr. Aphra. I was able to get 3 copies of that one. Alright, the next one I got is Star Wars Yoda issue 7, written by Mark Guggenheim and art by Alessandro Maricola. I haven't read this one yet, but they said it was going to be a first appearance of a new droid, so I picked up 2 of them. I haven't really been collecting Yoda. I stopped at the first 3 issues and that's it. Really what I decided to do with Star Wars, I'm collecting Vader, but the rest of them I'm just going to buy them in trade. It's a lot easier to keep track that way. Alright, the next one is Star Wars Darth Vader issue 33, written by Greg Pak, art by Adam Gohan. Again, I haven't been reading them, I'm just collecting it. I stopped reading around the time of the beginning of Hidden Empire. But it's Darth Vader, I'm collecting them. I want to get the whole run, and once it's done, I'll get the trade and I can read it in the trade all together, because it's kind of hard to keep track of all these new characters. Alright, the next book is another hot one. It's Spider-Man issue 8, written by Dan Slott, art by Mark Bagley. This has the second appearance of Spider-Boy. So I have 4 of that one. Put that there. And then I picked up the homage to Secret Wars 8 by Rob Liefeld. And I normally don't collect Rob Liefeld art, but that was a pretty good one. Alright, the next one I got is Edge of Spiderverse issue 1. This is cover A. This has the first appearance of a character named Spider Killer. I think it might be the first appearance of the Spider Venom. Might be more in there. I'm sorry, I couldn't get past the first story with the Spider Rex. I think it's so dumb. I'm sorry. I told myself I wasn't going to collect that run or even pick any of them up, but couldn't help myself. I said I'll get the first one, and then I'll get the Scotty Young variant, which is pretty cool, and of course then the variant, the spoiler one with Spider Killer. Alright, the next one I got is Spider-Man 2099 Dark Genesis, with written by Steve Orlando, art by Justin Mason. This has the first appearance of Carnage 2099 and the first appearance of Blade 2099. I like collecting the variants that have that frame. It reminds me of the 2099 from back in the 90s. And then I also have Carnage Reigns Alpha issue 1. This is written by Alex Packnadel and art by Julius Auda. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. It was an okay issue, but if you haven't been reading the new Carnage series, you're probably going to be a little lost. I'm going to pick it up because I like what Alex Packnadel is doing with Carnage. Ram V was doing it first, but I like what's going on in that series, and it continues in here. I personally would rather have Miles get his own villains for once, instead of always getting Spider-Man's leftovers, but we'll see what happens, man. This issue ended with a bang, so let's see what happens next issue. Alright, the next one I got here is Cult of Carnage Misery issue 1, written by Sabir Perzada and art by Francisco Martirino. This has the first appearance of Liz Allen as Misery, and also the first appearance of a new character that's later going to become Madness. I guess that's a symbiote down the line in the Summer of Symbiotes. Alright, next one we got is Moon Knight issue 23, written by Jed MacKay. I've really been digging Jed MacKay's run on Moon Knight. In this issue, he's teams up with Venom, but this is Dylan Brock Venom. Dylan runs to Moon Knight for help. He's being chased by 3 or 4 villains, I forget. It might be the first appearance of those villains. I couldn't find them anywhere else, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments below. I'll put them somewhere here as well. Alright, the next one I got is a cover buy for me. It's the Immortal X-Men issue 11. This is the Stephanie Hans variant. This is the return of Immortal X-Men after Sins of Sinister, and now it's back. I was enjoying Immortal X-Men. Let's see how it goes. I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue with the X-Men title. I didn't care for Sins of Sinister. I stopped after like the first 2 parts. And then I have the cover A for Spider-Man 2099 Dark Genesis issue 1. I didn't even know I had the cover A. Forgot about that. Alright, and the only indie title I have is Star Signs issue 1, written by Saladin Ahmed and art by Megan Levins. The solicitors state that it's the constellations fall to Earth, granting people powers. Sounds interesting. Let's give it a read. And then I think this is for Free Comic Book Day. I don't know what this is. It says DC We Are Legends. Not sure what it is. I haven't opened it yet. Alright, then we have Adventures of Superman John Kent issue 3, written by Tom Taylor and art by Clayton Henry. This has the continuation of the story arc where you see John Kent. Now he goes to the Injustice universe, I should say, and he meets everyone there. It's a pretty good issue, man. I'm really enjoying what DC is doing with Superman and the Superman family. Alright, next we got Batman issue 135, the big issue 900, written by Chip Zdarsky and art by Jorge Jimenez. In this issue, Batman goes to the multiverse and runs into like every Batman imaginable. Full spoiler, the first Batman he runs into, when I turned the page, I was like, yo! It was the Michael Keaton Batman, so now he's in continuity. Even though I think he made an appearance in another book that I poked before. I believe he made an appearance in a panel for Dark Crisis. He didn't have any words though. But this one was dope. And he runs into the Arkhamverse Batman. He goes to TV Batman. It was good. It was a great book. And then I picked up is the Art Germ variant. You know, we got to get that Art Germ. And I've got the Joe Casada variant. I didn't know it was a connecting. I thought it was just one. I thought it was pretty cool. Now I'm gonna have to get the connecting one because the other one connects and it has a bunch of Batman. So gotta get that. Alright, then I got Flash issue 798, written by Jeremy Adams and art by Fernando Pasaderan. Sorry if I butchered that. Not collecting Flash, but this has the first appearance of Flash's baby named Wade. So I had to pick that one up. Alright, for the next one here, we got Peacemaker Tries Hard, issue 1. I believe this is the 1 in 25 Dan Hip variant. You guys already know I collect all those Dan Hips. I think those are dope. And then I picked this one up. I thought it was Raza, but it's not. It is still a dope cover. The artist is Bjorn Berens. I've never heard that, but that's dope. It looks kind of like Raza. Alright, and then what I think is one of the covers of the week. This is Batman and the Joker, The Deadly Duel, issue 7. This is the Jacques cover. It's a pretty dope one there. See, look at that. And then the last book I got is a cover by is Poison Ivy issue 12, the Jenny Frison variant. Well, alright guys, that's all the books I have for this haul. Let me know what you thought about the books in the comments below. And before you go, I want to let you guys know I am starting a monthly mystery box. They'll be ready by June. There's only 50 mystery boxes. They're going to go for $29.99, but each mystery box is guaranteed to give you the value, if not double, even triple. You're going to get 10 books in each box. The books are modern books that came out in the last maybe 24 months, but there are some hot books in there, some #1 issues, some dope variants. There's some 1 in 10s, 1 in 25s, and I'm also bringing back the golden ticket. If your mystery box has the golden ticket, then you win the slab for the month. I'll be posting more info on my YouTube and Instagram, so stay tuned for that. But until next time, keep specking. Later.